American white man. I'd like to start this video off by saying that this country is as much mine as it is yours, but I will concede that the power and the destiny of the United States of America has always been in your hands. So I find myself very disappointed in you, brother. Here it is, all this time I've been told that y'all are running shit. Y'all been focused on black people all this time, disenfranchising black people, on whether or not y'all can call us the N-word, on whether y'all redlining, on how we vote here, on keeping us 13% of the population. All this time y'all been doing this in this nation, while a foreign entity has bought your military up from under your nose, while a foreign entity runs every system of control that you claim to lord over. Your banking system is bought and paid for. Your media is bought and paid for. And now your military has been merged with an entity that the whole world look as terrorists. And they're about to lead us into a whole nother quagmire where American blood is going to be spilled. White American blood. At that, it's going to be more y'all motherfuckers dying for them than it is for the people that look like me. As it always is in every war that they get y'all into. So I find myself disappointed that even to this day, right today, after they've bought your military, after your military has been bought and paid for, after we've learned that we're about to get put into this greater conflict to protect that nation, that I'm still getting online and seeing that y'all are focused on black people. We don't have no power, baby. We don't have a region. We're not trying to establish a greater region in nowhere. We're not dropping bombs. We don't have tomahawk missiles. We don't have systems of control over you. But yet y'all focus so much on us. Y'all focus on the way we speak, the way we interact with each other, the way we treat each other, the way we ask the system for just a little bit of help when we need help. That's what y'all focused on as the American white man, as opposed to who your true enemy is. The people that look down their noses at you, the people that look at you as their attack dog for the rest of the world. And what do y'all do? Because y'all have been ideologically subverted, y'all do exactly what they tell you. They tell y'all to sick. We're going to sick y'all on these people. Y'all go right over there. Start dropping bombs. This is the what I voted for. This is my... Y'all are cucks. Cucks. You understand? While y'all focused on the guy up the street who ain't focused on y'all, us, there's a whole entity in your house fucking your wife, your country. Just raw. Just doing it. But you focused on the nigga up the street because he's a nigga. You're not focused on the other man in the man with the big pockets that's in there fucking you and robbing you raw. So y'all disappoint me. Every day I get on here with this racist shit in my comment sections and other people's comment sections, videos of black people this, black people that. Y'all focused on the wrong shit. To claim to be red-blooded Americans, my country. You don't have a country anymore, baby. It belongs to a foreign entity. So instead of focusing on us, maybe y'all need to focus y'all hatred and attention on the people who deserve it. To the red.
Alright, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of the great millstone who taught us his truth. My name is Milchamah-ba, coming back at you with another video. And what this guy is saying, he's, spilling the guts because he don't truly know why they hate us and what the reason is. Okay, on the outside looking in, you would say, oh yeah, he's pretty much spot on. But that's their spirit that knows that, even if they don't know that the coming kingdom will belong to us, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay? Which are the Israelites. The Lord has given us, okay, the kingdom of heaven, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel. Because 2/3 of the Lord's people, right along with Esau, okay, will be, condemned, okay, in this up and coming Third World War, okay, and how it will be by the way of intercontinental missiles, okay. This will be the lake of fire that, that your pastor never told you about, okay, that they spoke about but didn't put the right correction or put his finger on what that lake of fire actually is. He didn't clarify it. So this is the clarification that this is gonna be that lake of fire, Babylon the Great. All right. And he talked about this other country by them bringing us into these different wars. Yeah, they will bring us. The Lord tells you that in Jeremiah 49 that he shall how does the scripture go? Matter of fact, I have to get it. Salaki. Um, and yeah, I looked at one of the comments, the first two comments. One of the comments was saying that that so-called white man wasn't his brother, which I mean he was spot on. He is the brother of us, man. Okay, but he broke that brotherly covenant, man. Okay, so let's see here. Here we go. Jeremiah 49 and verse 20. It says, "Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he had taken against Edom, and his purposes that he had proposed or purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them." Okay, and that's the Third World War. Okay, so and here he is. This is a better. I read 21 to kind of explain it a little bit more. It says, "The earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry of the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea." So, which is that's over by by the Levant area. Okay, and hey, it's gonna go down over there. Okay, it says, "Behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle and spread his wings over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as be as the heart of a woman in her pangs." So this is how it's gonna go down. Okay, they're gonna be scared in that day. Okay, let's see if it'll disappear or not. Yeah, it disappeared, so we ain't gonna worry about it. But the first one, I think that might have been the first one or two comments said that he wasn't your brother, so that's why I had this scripture here pulled up. Well, I had Genesis 25 showing you that he is the brother of Jacob, which is our forefather. Jacob is our forefather of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The forefather of Esau, Edom, is the so-called the so-called white man is Esau, Edom. Okay, it's Genesis 25 and 25, I believe it is, where the Lord explains. Okay, I'll give you a clarification of who's who. Okay, and it says, "And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. And after that came his brother. All right, came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when he bare them." It says, "And the brothers and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, showing you who the so-called white man is. That's his nature. He's a cunning hunter, a man of the field." All right, Esau sit in the what do you call it, a deer hide out in the woods in a tree for 2 or 3 days, man, just just to for hunting purposes, showing you this is the spirit the Lord put on this man. Okay, it says Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Okay, so that's what we do. We like to chill, man. Okay, so and here's how when the brotherly covenant was broken. Okay, Amos 1 and 9, it says, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh, transgressions of Edom, I mean 3 transgressions of Tyre, okay, Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they deliver up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not that brotherly covenant." In the scripture when I said raise it. Okay, let's see if we uh, Salaki. Salaki, I'm sorry about that. I think this is how you spell it. Let's see. We can, I think it's race it, even to the foundation there. And that's when, we was fighting another nation, but Esau was cheering them on. Okay. I believe it. Uh, this was with the Babylonians, I believe. Uh, let's see if we can get it. It seems like it taking forever to load. Let's see if we can find it in here. I think this is the pronunciation of it. So race it. Uh, so like, I think it's in the book of Psalms, I want to say. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Psalms 170, 137, and verse 7 says, Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem or Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundations thereof, which mean tear it down or destroy it. Okay, it says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be when they rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little unto the stone. So the Lord is going to allow us to, have this glorious time, man, of destroying, okay, our enemy. Okay, and for all you out there that doesn't believe that, that's just on you. You have to be brought back as a new creature. Okay, you won't make it. Okay, so with that being said, I believe I kind of touched on pretty much everything he said to a certain extent. Okay, and this place will be destroyed because, if you look how long a kingdom lasts, is usually, I think, as long as it has been, it was 250 years. Okay, so Esau had his time. Now the Lord gonna give, okay, the rulership of the earth, all right, to the Israelites, okay, forever and ever, okay, as it says in the book of Daniel. All right, so with that being said, everybody is kind of, the spirit is on everybody, to talk about what's going on and how, Esau doesn't have his sway over the earth like that he used to. Okay, and it's an ongoing fight with so-called blacks, okay, and so-called whites, and and even uh uh the 2/3 of Hispanics, man, they come. It's always been a tussle between the northern and southern kingdom, okay, even in the ancient time and to this time now, okay. So the Lord is definitely gonna bring, okay, the northern and southern kingdom together, but it's gonna have to be something that dramatical that happens. I thought it would be, this situation with ICE, but that hasn't been the case. You still got tension, especially out on the West Coast. I follow some YouTubers that does, that has have platforms out on the West Coast, and this is still one of the main talks and the situation that's going out on the West. How I seen this one video yesterday where they was interviewing this guy. I guess they calling him an OG uh, Mexican or something like that, Vato or whatever they was calling him. And he said like in prison that, and out on the streets too, that they don't eat from black after out of black people's hands. So and I believe the Lord is gonna make something happen to where they're gonna eat them words, man. And it's a lot of them that's like that, man. But they women love us, okay. I've had that experience, firsthand out there because I used to stay out on the West Coast, okay, during high school, times. It was rough then too. So that's every bit of 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago. Okay, so and that's still going on. You know, hey, I can't wait to see the dramatic turnaround the Lord puts on this situation here, man. So hey, with that being said, I'm gonna end it and give all praise and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai. Till the next time, Shalom.